that it takes a big man to cry. I say that it takes a bigger man to laugh at that man. Tonight, I plan to be one of those bigger men. My fellows, I present to you a simple allegory of metamorphosis, or some may know it, a metaphor for change. Though simple and cliché this allegory may be, I would like to share a different view on this metaphorical development. Now, at what stage are we in our metamorphosis? Many would state that at this point we're beautiful butterflies bursting forth from our cocoons. However, I contest that we have not yet reached that final phase of development. This is the thought I wish to share with you. Despite all that we are told on this night of our graduation, we are actually still within our cocoons. The question as pertaining to individuals is not, how has high school prepared me for the rest of my life? Rather, the question is, how will my choices in these next few years impact my life? Tonight should not be viewed as a night of ultimate achievement, but should rather be seen as an insulated larval stage in the process of our eventual release from the academic developmental cocoon. Most purport that we should be solely celebrating tonight, and we should be celebrating, but that must not be all that we do. We must also remember that in reality, our entire lives remain to be lived. Let us not celebrate that the challenges of life are over. If one chooses to think this, he misunderstands. The hardest and most rewarding years lie just ahead of us. This cakewalk through which you and I have just waltzed is not to be compared with the arduous difficulties and the marvelous rewards of the several years that wait ahead. In high school, we've been taught how to work, and in our future years we must apply this lesson and work. I know there are many among us who have chosen not to go to college, which choice I respect greatly. In fact, our modern society would be fundamentally impossible without the great number of people who perform services for our society that do not require an advanced education. Yet, these words still apply to this group. None of us has yet become this pretty little butterfly. We rather have learned how to nab at our cocoons, piece at a time, until we are able to arise from the preparatory stage and become our own products. The most important choices we will make still lie ahead of us. We will choose our fields of education, where we will live, our career paths, our life's ambitions, and above all, we will begin our own families. Do not think that graduation is the end of anything. There's a reason this is called a commencement ceremony and not a termination ceremony. Though Winston Churchill's words historically pertain to the Allies' victory in the Battle of Britain during the Second World War, they also ring true for the graduating class of 2012. This is not the end, no. This is not even the beginning of the end. Rather, it is the end of the beginning. Thank you.